start the scaling because you have started in every other debate that we've had. Is that fair?
Okay, that's fine, nigga. You know that's all right. You
Okay.
you continue, little son, little nigga.
All right. Do we have a time limit on this? I'm guessing not.
I suggest the time limit be like 2 hours.
Okay, I'm fine with that. So I'm gonna start out with
I won't
durability.
need 2 hours. You would there kill yourself. But continue on with this bullshit.
All right. So the first thing I'm gonna use for my durability is diamond morph, which is basically he can harden his flesh, and it's stated nothing can get past it unless lightning ninjutsu is in it.
Wait, let me see this. That's cool enough, but Pain has Shinra Tensei. Shinra Tensei just bypasses all jutsu, so that
Can
includes
you prove
this.
that?
Okay, let me get that scan real quick. If anyone has it offhand, just post it, but I'm gonna look for it.
Do we got that shit on the scan server or nah?
Yeah, that's in the scan server. It's in Rinnegan.
Alright. Alright, I have it.
Thank you. Post it in evidence, please. Wait. Mobs already did. Thank you. Let me just read this real quick. All right. See, it says here the repulsive force is so strong that ninjutsu and taijutsu are equally ineffective against this jutsu. With an unexpected discharge of his invisible force, it is very practical to catch opponents with low guard.
Okay, so
Just
what this means is basically nothing can get close to it. Like nothing is unable to be repelled by it. Right?
what?
Okay,
That
okay, okay,
doesn't.
okay.
Okay,
So
wait. Before you continue, that is a fine interpretation, but it literally says any ninjutsu, which includes freaking Kakuzu's theme, is ineffective against it. So it doesn't matter what you have to say to that.
alright,
Both
look.
things can be true at the same time.
No. Let me finish. Ineffective does not mean bypass, okay? First of all. And second of all, Shinra Tensei itself does not do any damage to the user. It's actually it's the force that results from clashing with other objects when you're pushed by the Shinra Tensei.
So you're saying that Shinra Tensei itself does not do damage, but with it, like, say that again, because I can't like keep up with the
Okay.
retardation, bro. It's like
So
really hard.
number one, I'm gonna write this down.
Yeah. You do that.
According ineffective does not equal bypass, first of all. Okay, and number two, Shinra Tensei itself casting the jutsu does not cause damage, right?
I'll address the first part.
Okay,
You're
you
saying
go
that
with
it
the first
doesn't
part.
mean bypass, but due to the Oxford definition of ineffective, it says here adjective not producing any significant or desired effect. And if the desired effect is to protect him, and Shinra Tensei hits it and like makes it ineffective, then it doesn't protect him anymore. It means it gets rid of it.
Okay. We can come back to that in a second, but first I want to see
No, we're
your
not going
response.
back to
No,
that.
no,
You're
no,
gonna have to
no, no, no,
address
no.
that.
I'm gonna do the second part first because I want to see how you respond to it. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. You can see how responsible it's gonna
Okay.
result in you losing harder.
So, my second point and the most important one is casting Shinra Tensei itself doesn't cause any damage to the user.
So what does this have to do
It
with
doesn't
anything?
cause any damage to the victim. What causes damage to the victim is when you is when the victim like clashes against an object that is a result of being pushed or pulled.
Prove that.
Okay, so are you aware of when Kakashi fought Pain?
I'm not aware of anything. I haven't read the manga.
Okay,
I'm
let me
kidding, man.
find.
I haven't read the manga, but you're gonna still have to prove that.
Okay, yeah. So what happened while I find this is Kakashi was being pulled in by Pain, and he did not sustain any damage until he was impaled by the razor blade.
Wait, say that again? You said he was pulled in?
Yeah, he was pulled in by Bancho Tenin, which is the polar opposite of Shinra Tensei. There's no reason to believe it works any differently than Shinra Tensei.
Nigga, you are retarded. If it does no, okay, you said it yourself that they're complete opposites, right? And let's say that Shinra Tensei
One pulls and
does
one
damage.
pushes.
Let me continue. Let's say that Shinra Tensei does damage, right? But since the polar opposite, Bansho Tenni, pulls you in and does like the polar opposite of everything Shinra does, then that just means that you take no damage when you're getting Bansho Tenni.
Polar opposite would mean it's healing, first of all. But by polar opposite, I mean it works in the same way as Shinra Tensei, except for one pulls and one pushes. That's just the most likely interpretation, right? Of how the jutsus work.
Oh no, nigga. You're saying okay? Why exactly? Why do they work in the same way again?
One pulls
Like,
and one
I'm
pushes.
really
They're
getting
activated in the same way.
activated in the same way.
Activated in the same way. One pulls, one pushes.
Naruto can form a Rasengan, and Minato can form a Rasengan. They're activated in the same way by the person, the caster, forming it, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're gonna have the exact same like outcome or like
Yeah, but
you know.
that's not a good metaphor because they're different users and it's the same jutsu.
He said that like the same principle still applies, so it doesn't matter if it's the same jutsu. What I'm using the same jutsu, and I'm like sure you can say they're different
Well,
users,
apply. I don't
but I'm
get
just
it.
saying like that's like
Minato has
saying
a different chakra level than Naruto.
Okay, nigga, it doesn't matter. Let me bring up another metaphor so your retarded, stupid ass can like actually understand. Let's say I get into like a 2010 Ford Focus and I start the ignition, but if I get into a 2020 Ford Focus and I start the ignition, they're both activated the exact same way, right? But the Ford Focus from 2010 and the Ford Focus from 2020 are gonna be like different. So it doesn't
The
mean
way that
anything
the
that they're
jutsus work,
activated in the same
right?
way.
I mean the way the jutsus are shown, Bansu Tenin and Shinra Tensei, right? One pulls, one pushes away. I'd argue that they're pretty much the same thing, except like you can alter the power levels of each one. There's no reason to assume that one jutsu is inherently weaker than another one. They work in the same way, right? Like there's too many similarities in terms of the core of how the jutsu works, because
What are the similarities?
so how it works is basically magnetism, right? Like
Uh,
essentially magnetism. You
Magnetism
can pull
implies a
push.
magnetic field. You'd have to prove that, like,
I mean, it
you'd have to
works in a
prove that.
similar way as magnetism, correct?
Sure, I guess you could say that.
Yeah. So that's probably like what they were going for, is a pull push type of technique. All jutsus inherently create something to harm the user. There's nothing shown to harm. Well, the intended use to harm the user is to pull them towards something that would harm them, or push them towards something that would harm them.
I don't really care for this point as it's retarded. I'm just looking to humiliate you in every way I can. I think I already did that. You're retarded, but I
Now
can
we're gonna
just
go back
say
to the first point, okay? Is that
no, no,
okay?
no, 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 no. Let me just come back with like a rebuttal to that. Like, let's say we were to drop this point. What's stopping freaking Pain from activating it, right? Making Kakuzu's jutsu completely ineffective by turning it off, because that's what it would imply by saying it's ineffective. What's stopping him from shooting chakra rods at him to stop him from using it again?
Okay. It wouldn't turn it off, okay?
Yes, it
The
would.
the
Yes, it
the
would.
the, the,
Here's
the, the, the quote that you sent said ninjutsu and taijutsu are equally ineffective against the jutsu. Diamond Morph is a defensive jutsu.
so what?
So, ninjutsu and taijutsu are equally ineffective against this jutsu, which implies anything that's launched towards it gets launched back. Correct? Diamond Morph is a defensive jutsu.
Nigga,
It
what
is
are you
not
talking
working
about?
against the Shinra Tensei. It's a defensive jutsu.
Nigga, look. Okay. The definition for ineffective: not producing any significant or desired effect. Let's
Yes,
say
it's not
pain,
producing
like,
any
no, nigga,
significant
let me
desired
finish,
effect
bitch.
against the
Coon.
jutsu.
Okay, but here's the thing: if Pain like knows that this is a defensive jutsu and he like hits him with the Shinra Tensei, then that just means his defensive jutsu becomes ineffective because that's what Shinra Tensei does. It doesn't mean anything has to be launched at it. It just says that any ninjutsu, which includes defensive jutsu, if they get hit by Shinra Tensei, they become ineffective. And ineffectivity here would imply that it's the jutsu would get turned off. You know that, right?
Against means offensive. Diamond Morph is not used against Shinra Tensei. Shinra Tensei is used against Diamond Morph.
Yeah, pull up the definition for against right now, retard. And prove how that
Against
still
is
counters
off-
my point.
It counters your point because it says
Nigga, just pull up the
hold on,
definition first, retard.
are equally ineffective against, like going against, in
Nigga,
opposition
just
to.
pull up the definition. Pull up the definition. Then we can argue that. Because you obviously aren't
opposition
getting it into
to.
your thick, those retarded
That,
skull.
that,
And I'm better
that
than
is
you.
the definition, in opposition to.
Alright, like I said, is it there yet? Nope. Okay, let me see.
In opposition to.
Against, mobs put it up, against, in opposition to, in anticipation, and of preparation. Alright, look at the second definition. It
Why are we
says
looking at
in
the second
anticipation.
definition? It's the first one. It's the most used one.
Prove that.
The first one is the one that is most associated with the word. That's why it's first.
Hey, nigga. You not know how interpretation
Okay.
works? Here's the thing. Let me continue on with my point before you fucking before your retarded ass
Why
like
is your
interrupted me.
interpretation more likely? I'd argue that my interpretation
Here's
is
why it's more likely.
because
Because like
it's
I already explained why it would still get rid of Kakuzu's jutsu, and this just helps me because the second definition says.
no. We're still on that. You're not
Listen. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. You idiot.
Do you idiot?
Shut up,
Lame
coon.
ass insult. I'm not even.
Yeah,
done.
nigga, I'm not gonna start screaming the harder on you. I don't feel like it. You weren't worth that time. So, like in the second definition, it says in anticipation of and preparation for a problem or difficulty. Do you realize what a defensive jutsu does, or at least in this case, want to know what it does?
Why is that interpretation more likely? First,
It's more likely because if you're activating something that helps you like withstand anything except for like lightning based ninjutsu, that means you're preparing for anything that isn't lightning based ninjutsu, right? But if Pain's ninjutsu is able to like negate and make anything ineffective, taijutsu or whatever it's called, ninjutsu, then that would just imply that
against.
Kakuzu. Listen. That would just imply that Kakuzu is preparing to get hit by Pain, but then Pain activates his ninjutsu, and due to the second definition of against, Pain's ninjutsu like gets rid of Kakuzu's defense jutsu. That's simple.
I can also discredit this statement, but yeah. Why is the second definition more likely than the first?
Listen, your ass is just not listening, bro. Do you need fucking hearing aids? You fucking
I
retard.
didn't. I don't need you to explain the second definition. I want you to say why it's more likely than the first definition.
Why it's more likely? Because the defensive jutsu implies that you are preparing to get hit by something, so you're defending yourself, right?
Okay, but I'm talking
And the
about.
second, listen,
No.
okay, wait,
Let me
what?
fucking finish. Okay, so you're describing how your interpretation of against fits into the scenario. My interpretation of against fits into the scenario just as well. I'm asking you to prove why the second definition is more likely than the first.
Hey,
Say that again?
hold up, real quick. What's the point of this?
I'm
Like,
just
what's the
trying to
main point
prove
of
that.
Tensei versus the freaking diamond jutsu thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's trying to say that without like lightning ninjutsu, which Pain never uses, that Pain wouldn't be able to affect him because of his hardening jutsu. And I'm saying, let me counter what Fortune said. The reason why my interpretation is more likely because we already agreed to the fact that defensive jutsu prepare you for something, right? And the second definition says, oh, to prepare against something, right? So if they're both to prepare against something, we can just say that the statement is saying, like that statement would imply that if Pain's Shinra Tensei hits Kakuzu while he has this freaking armored skin on, or whatever, that would just negate it and like make it disappear.
you still haven't told me why the second definition is more likely than the first.
Because the second definition is more likely. Is the reason why it's more likely is because defensive jutsu literally means the second definition. So if the manga itself is saying, hey,
Definition
this
fits
is
in here too.
no, both of them can be right, but I'm just saying that your interpretation of like you saying
Both of
that
them
only
is
offensive
supposed to
no
be
listen,
right.
listen. Your interpretation of offensive jutsu only being able to be negated by Shinra Tensei is dumb because the jutsu you're saying wouldn't be affected by is is quite literally matching the second definition.
It matches the first definition too. And I'm gonna prove to you right now, actually, so we don't have to go through this, that it is possible to withstand Almighty Push. So that just discredits the statement entirely.
No, nigga. It can be possible to do that, but you have to prove that Kakuzu can. And I already proved to you multiple fucking times because your
No, no,
retarded
no,
ass
no,
can't
no,
get
no,
into your
no.
head.
You said ninjutsu and taijutsu are equally ineffective against this jutsu.
Say that again? I
You
ain't listening
said
to your retardation
that's
right
what
now.
the statement is. Ninjutsu and taijutsu are equally. Now, what this either means is that
Sorry, you cut out. You cut out. You cut out.
okay. So I'm gonna link you another scan too of them using chakra to hold themselves down. So with both of these, what would you say again? It's ninjutsu and taijutsu
Okay.
are equally ineffective against this jutsu, which can mean two things. Okay, don't interrupt me. Number one, it can mean neither of them work at all, which we know isn't true. Or number two, it can mean that it helps against ninjutsu and taijutsu, which is most likely the case, because they are able to hold down their chakra because of it, and also the six tails can withstand it to an extent.
Wanna know what's crazy? The scan says ninjutsu and taijutsu. Putting
Okay.
chakra on your feet isn't a ninjutsu or taijutsu. It's literally just the act of like forcing your chakra in there.
What is
If the
ninjutsu?
statement, oh yeah, besides this is a retarded ass scan. Doesn't really matter though. If the statement said, like all chakra is negated, this would like mean that your point goes through. But I've already explained why my interpretation is more likely because it's literally you and I agreed that the
Oh.
word defense means in preparation of, right?
In preparation of, yes.
Okay,
But
so if the manga
the
is
word
literally
defense isn't
listen,
mentioned
listen, listen,
in the scan that you said.
huh? No, nigga, it doesn't matter. Let me continue. As I was saying, if you and I already agreed to that, and the data book itself is saying, hey, sorry, no, not the data book, my bad. If the definition of one of the definitions of against literally says, to prepare for, and you or I already agreed that his defensive jutsu is to prepare for something, then that would just mean that the second definition for against would more than likely go through, and Kakuzu's fucking stupid ass armor, like it doesn't really.
All right. That is not true because this statement isn't specifically talking about Diamond Morph. It was if it was talking specifically about Diamond Morph, you would be correct, but it's talking about all jutsu.
All jutsu that includes Diamond Morph.
It's talking about ninjutsu and taijutsu are equally ineffective, but Diamond Morph isn't used against this jutsu. So
Yes, it is. Yes,
okay,
it is. You literally,
you're arguing. No. Let me
Do you
talk.
guys
Okay?
like want to
No,
leave
no,
this
no, no.
point up for judgment?
No, I
'Cause you guys
don't.
are just going in
Okay.
circles right now.
So
ain't my fault he's retarded.
I'm gonna show your circular reasoning. Okay, so your point for circular reasoning is the second interpretation is most likely because Diamond Morph is used as a defensive jutsu, and you said Diamond Morph. Wait, okay. Equally. I'm trying to figure out how to word this right. Your reasoning for the second interpretation being more likely is because Diamond Morph is a defensive jutsu, which doesn't make any
No,
sense.
it's because
It's
we
talking about
agree
all
that
jutsu.
no. It's because we agreed. Not only did you say yourself that it affects all ninjutsu, which you never said that like Diamond Morph isn't a ninjutsu. Two, I said the reason why my interpretation is more likely that pain can just go through Diamond Morph is because the freaking statement says sorry, my mouth is dry. The freaking statement says that. Sorry, no. The definition for against says in opposition to. Sorry, in opposition to or against or like preparing for. And you and I already agreed that defensiveness, like the defensive jutsu, is preparing for pain to attack, right? So, like that doesn't really change anything. Like I'm
Yeah,
confusing myself because of how stupid you are.
but the fact that a defensive jutsu fits into the second definition doesn't prove that the first definition doesn't fit better into the statement itself. Okay, and number two, I'm going to say this because I don't want this to slide, right? You haven't proved that ineffective means means completely negates.
I ain't
Because
making the claim that it
I've
completely
shown you
negates.
that it is possible to resist the. I've shown you that it's possible to resist
Hey,
Shinra Tensei because ninjutsu was used to hold stance against pain, and also Six Tails was resisted pain Shinra Tensei, which means it is
oh
possible.
my god,
So
nigga.
so
Okay,
it is not
okay, one,
completely ineffective to a degree.
nigga. One, you're saying that I made the claim that it negates everything completely. That's not what I said. What I said is that ineffective means not producing the desired effect, right? So if like Pain were to hit him with Shinra Tensei, that would make his Diamond Morph not have the desired effect, which means that the desired effect is to protect him, meaning that it wouldn't protect him. Two,
And that's assuming that
uh,
your plan is the correct one.
nigga, you're fucking okay.
Yeah, read me.
What was the second thing you said? Okay, you said something about the chakra in the feet, right?
Yeah.
The statement says ninjutsu and taijutsu. You've yet to prove that putting your chakra in your feet is a ninjutsu.
Okay,
So like that
ninjutsu
doesn't really
literally
mean
means
anything.
ninja techniques, and here's proof of that.
Okay, bud. All right, let me see. Mastery of the chakras. Okay. To use no more than necessary, but to maximize its effectiveness in where and how it is applied. That subtle control is the most critical aspect of every jutsu and technique you'll ever apply. Uh, jutsu is okay. I'm not gonna rat.
Jutsu literally means technique in English, and it just has ninja in front of it. It's a ninja technique. Putting chakra in your feet is a technique used by ninjas.
That's cool and all, but like again, I have three ways I've attacked this. One, ineffective means to create the non-desired effect, which would just negate his defensive ninjutsu, which means the non-desired
And
desired
negate it
effect.
completely. You
You and
haven't proved it will negate it
look.
completely. Okay, no. Let me talk. Okay, so
No, nigga,
uh,
I'm trying to end this. I'm trying to conclude this point right now because we are actually going in circles. I'm just like
Kakuzu
showing
says
like
it
all the ways I
completely
debunked what you're saying.
ignores everything
Let me
except for
continue,
diamond strike.
bro. Are you dumb? You just don't listen, bro. Like I said, I'm trying to wrap this up because we're wasting too much time
All
on
right,
this.
give
Right?
your conclusion for this point, and then I'll do my conclusion
My
for this point.
conclusion is that the definition of ineffective would just bypass Kakuzu's defense. Defense means like to defense literally means in anticipation or preparation of, which would imply that uh, the second definition would apply to Kakuzu's ninjutsu. And three, he's okay. Actually, no, I'll just drop that. I'll leave it there. I think that's enough.
And my conclusion for this statement is Kakuzu says Diamond Morph can defeat any jutsu that isn't lightning unless it is completely negated. And I proved that you can resist Shinra Tensei to a degree, proving that ineffective in this situation does not mean completely negate. I also proved that putting chakra in your feet is a jutsu or technique. Kakashi calls it a jutsu. So we can move on from this now if you want.
Continue with your scale. We'll leave
Okay.
durability up to the judges. I
Here's my speech go.
okay, nigga. I've seen this before.
Kakuzu.
You said that you're gonna show me something better than this.
Yeah, I want to show you.
All right.
Okay,
So
Kakuzu
why
is relative
is
to Yugito, who's relative to Edo Yugito, who's relative to B, who's relative to KCM,
nigga?
who's
I can
over
read. I can
KCM.
read. I can read. I can read. All right. First of all, why is save mode faster than pain, bro?
Okay, I'll show you, no, not interpretations, but implications. Okay,
Okay, but
so,
yeah, but kill yourself for this one. Like unironically,
all right, I'm gonna post 3 scans here.
3 scans. 3
1,
scans all for
2.
them to be ineffective.
No,
Retard.
they're all part of the same movement or like maneuver. All right, so first of all, Naruto runs out of Sage Jutsu and he starts and and then Pain goes like, "This is my chance," like as in this is my only chance to get Naruto.
Okay, I got a question. Is the second
Then he
panel
starts
you're showing?
moving.
Wait. I got a question though. Is the second
Mhm.
panel you're showing like directly after the first panel you're showing? Sorry, the second panel.
The second panel is directly after the first panel. Yes.
No, I mean not like I should rephrase that. Not panel. I meant page. You see the second one where it's like Pain boxing based Naruto, and then it's
Yeah, and
stage
he's losing
Naruto
ground.
kicking Pain. Is I'm
He's like,
asking
I
is the
have to.
third all right, is the third image right after the second image? That's what I'm asking.
It's right after he summons the Shadow Clone. Yes.
Yeah, but okay, so right after this second thing of events. All right, here's the thing though. You know Pain's goal is to capture the Nine Tails, right?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So if the goal is to capture the Nine Tails and the Nine Tails will die if Naruto dies, you'd have to basically what I'm saying here is that Pain could be holding back because his goal is to literally capture the Nine Tails, and if he wasn't holding back, he'd kill base Naruto here because that's yeah.
Prove that he would kill base Naruto. He thought that his only chance to even box with Naruto is while he's in base.
His only chance, nigga, that doesn't get rid of my interpretation. That like I said, all right, let me rephrase that and then I'll address like Pain can kill base Naruto. Like I said, if Pain's goal is to capture the Jinchuriki, then why would he go full force and like kill Naruto here? If that would just get rid of the Nine Tails. And the reason how he can kill Naruto, let me continue. I'm addressing what you said. And the reason why he can kill Naruto is because stage Naruto, who's stronger than base Naruto, scales under the Nine Tails, who Pain is able to beat.
Okay. So you're saying that Pain can kill Sage Naruto accidentally, but
No, I never
can't
said
kill
accidentally. I never
nor
said
base
accidentally.
Naruto accidentally, or like. So you're saying, wait, what are you saying? What?
What I'm saying is that Pain is more than likely holding back because Pain is shown to be able to kill people stronger than base Naruto.
Okay, so would it not be better for him to box Sage Naruto?
No, it would be better
rather
to
than
weaken
risk
him down. No,
accidentally
no,
killing,
no, no, no,
rather
no,
than
no.
accidentally killing base
You're just
Naruto?
no. Look. You're assuming that Pain would do the most logical thing. What I'm saying here is that this is a possibility. Let's say Pain's brain doesn't work like yours or mine, and he decides, hey, this is the best time to box down Naruto. That could just be what's happening. I'm not saying that he would
The most
box
logical
stage Naruto. I'm
possibility is
just
the most
saying,
probable.
huh?
The most logical possibility is the most probable, unless proven otherwise.
Okay, let me continue then. All right, I can also say that Pain isn't shown boxing Sage Naruto, so therefore you could just say that Sage Naruto is above Pain in Taijutsu. Wait, listen, before you start talking, Sage Naruto is above Pain in Taijutsu, and that would just imply that what's his name? That would just imply that Pain took this opportunity because Sage Naruto is better at Taijutsu, and he could just weaken him down due to Taijutsu in his base form.
Okay, I'm going to say two things to that. The first thing I'm going to say is going to counteract what you just said. So you can see in the third scan that Sage Naruto kicks Pain, and this is most likely because he didn't have time to use Shinra Tensei, which implies that his speed is increased, because usually in that type of situation he would use Shinra Tensei. And second of all, everything you just said doesn't matter. No. You said you'd let me say two things.
I never
Everything
said
you
two
just
things. Did I say two?
Everything you just said doesn't matter because you conceded that my interpretation is the most logical. And you said
What? When?
conversation. No. You said, okay, I'm just gonna move on from this.
No. That's not what I meant. What I meant is like I'm gonna move on to continue my counter argument to what you're saying.
Did you not say that? He just totally ignored that. Okay.
Okay, that's really my bad for misspeaking. My
logic.
okay, you said what you said, right? I said okay, I'm gonna move on to like my counter argument. I was referring to my counter argument, not that I'm moving on from the entire point. I'm gonna say I said I moved on from my counter argument.
None of that matters because you said that mine is the most logical. The most
I
logical
never
is the
said
most
yours is the most logical. You said that,
not,
hey, it's
not,
the most. Look. You said that, hey, the most probable is the most logical, right? And I said, hey, let me move on to my counterpoint to that. Let me move on to my counterpoint to what you said.
You
That's
said
what I meant.
You said you're assuming that the most logical thing is what Pain is doing.
I never said that. I said you'd have to assume
You
that Pain
did
is
say
doing the
that.
most logical. You'd have to assume that Pain is doing the most logical thing, and you can't prove that. Then you said what you said, and I said, let me move on, referring to my counterpoint. You're literally hinging on semantics right now. I suggest you actually debate me instead of trying to win off of cheap, like dirty tricks, like trying to misconstrue my words, bro.
I'm gonna let the judge decide on if that totally negates his point or not. Continue.
Continue. Okay, you're the one who's like on your skill, bro.
Wait. Okay, so you were counteracting what I said about Pain not being able to use Shinra Tensei in time and getting knocked back.
Say that again.
So I said that usually in this situation, Pain would use Shinra Tensei to block, but he doesn't have enough time to. He has to block normally.
All right. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. You already said that the third page is right after the second page, which is what I
Yes.
was asking. So if this is right after Pain gains his chakra back, sorry, Naruto gets his chakra back. That could just mean Pain is still in his nerf state, and he wasn't expecting Naruto to refuel on Sage chakra. That's why he was able to catch him like sort of off guard. Doesn't really mean anything, you know that, right?
There's nothing to imply that Pain is off guard.
I said could. I'm bringing a possibility, bro. And like, let me just restate this because like you have a
is the
tendency to not.
possibility? Every other
More.
time when characters are off guard, like characters when they're off guard, they tend to show something that implies that. Nothing implies that here.
Okay. Here's the thing. Let me restate this again. If you're saying that the second image you sent is right before the third image you sent, and Pain, I'm saying Pain is already like, excuse me, my throat. Pain is already nerfing himself to not kill Naruto right here. And that just means,
no. We haven't
oh my
conceded that yet.
god,
We
you're
haven't
so
conceded that
retarded.
yet. All right. So you think that Sage Mode is so much more worse than base Naruto that
I'm not saying that.
no.
When did I say that?
That's what you're implying. Okay, so you're saying that Pain.
What did I say that implies that, bro?
Let me finish. So you're saying that Pain can't fight Sage Naruto, but has to hold back against base Naruto.
No, that's okay. All right. Here's what I'm saying. One last time. Pain's objective is to capture the Nine Tails, and if he sees Naruto in a weakened form, why would he go all out? Which you already conceded to being able to kill him. Why would he go all out against a weaker Naruto? He's just like I said, more than likely trying to wear him down so he can absorb him.
So why wouldn't he go after Sage Naruto?
Because I already said that Sage Naruto could be better in Taijutsu. That's why he doesn't do it. That's why he uses his like other techniques.
So you're saying that so you are saying that Pain can't take Sage Naruto in a fight, but can take but has to hold back.
I'm not saying that. You're saying that the more logical thing.
Saying.
Okay, no, okay, look. You're saying you already said that like the most logical is like the most logical probability is most likely, right? And that all right. Oh my god. Let me restate this. Okay. I'm saying that Pain is nerfing himself so he doesn't kill Naruto when he's boxing him in the taijutsu. And Pain could be Pain could be worse at taijutsu than Sage Mode Naruto. That's why his ultimate goal, which is to capture the Nine Tails, that's why he uses his other techniques instead of boxing him because he knows Naruto's better at boxing. That's what I'm saying.
Why does he have to nerf his speed to make sure he doesn't kill Naruto?
Because like the faster you go, the more mass behind like every one of your attacks. So let's say Pain
but
is moving.
But he's able to hold back power against his punches, is he not?
You'd have to. Okay, then that just means you conceded. If he's able to hold back his power, that just means.
I said he's able to hold back his punches power, but that wouldn't make sense because why would he hold back his speed as well?
His speed as well. So, like I said, if he kills Naruto off the bat, then that just means he loses to the Nine Tails.
I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying. What I'm saying is
because you're so retarded. That's why.
No. What I'm saying is I could be running, right? I could be running no. Let's start out with me jogging. So I could be jogging, right? and I can punch a bag as hard as I can, right? But if I'm running full force, I can decide to punch that bag weaker or harder, right? Just because I'm moving faster doesn't mean my punches hit harder. I can still control the force of my punch.
All right. Let me think of that. What she just said. Repeat it again. Because I'm trying to imagine what you're
Basically,
saying.
just because I'm moving faster doesn't mean I can't control the force of my.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. Honestly, I don't even know I'm arguing this hard. Okay.
Because
So, all right. All right.
I'm
Right.
just
Right. Right.
trying. Okay.
All right. All right. All right. So, like I said, this doesn't necessarily disprove that Naruto is faster at taijutsu, right? Like I'm claiming. We're better at
I,
taijutsu,
I
not
I
faster.
I at least want them to be relative because okay, Pain usually uses Shinra Tensei to block. He didn't even have enough time to do that, which means it's most likely that KCM would be able to overwhelm him.
No, not likely because this is the six paths of pain. You know that, right?
Okay.
So if this is the six paths of pain, he has more range of view and like more ways to see stuff. So like he just won't be overwhelmed, like you're saying.
Yeah. But
You'd
Tendo.
have to
Okay,
prove like
look.
I'm fine with
All I'm saying.
look. I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm fine with KCM being like faster in like movement speed, but you'd have to prove combat speed and like movement speed to such a point that like all six pains can't react to him.
So you're conceding KCM is faster than Pain.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I don't really care. I don't
Okay,
want to rat,
KCM is
so I'm
faster than
not gonna
Pain.
lie.
That's all I want is KCM is faster than
Mm-hmm.
Pain.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. But I'm I'm saying
So
this doesn't necessarily mean Kakuzu would be better in like in such a way. Like sure he can be faster, but like what I'm saying is you'd have to prove that like he's so much faster that he just like blitz fucks plane.
what other part of the scale do you have a problem with?
Why are the why is Yugito above KCM? Or sorry, relative. Why are they relative?
Because Edo Yugito is relative to B. I can show that if you want.
Okay. And then you'd have to prove why B is relative to KCM.
Okay, yeah, I can do that. I can do 2 and 1 actually. Okay.
2 and 1, bro.
But I'm gonna use the scan 2 just to like rub it in. Okay, so in these two scans, you can see that Yugito can clash with B, and you can also see in both of the scans that KCM and B can keep up with each other.
Say that again?
So you can see KCM and B are keeping up with each other. They're flying at each other, and you can also see Yugito clashing with B.
Okay, fine.
So you're cool with this?
All right, wait. Let me just look at this again. So, fine. Yugito can be relative to B, but why again is B relative to KCM?
So you're saying that they're keeping up with each other. They're clashing at the same time, even though they're leaving the same spot at the same time.
Okay, wait.
It's just
Say that
implies
again, because like,
relativity. Okay.
all right. So you're saying the second panel is like right before the first? Is that what you're saying?
No. But there's other skins of them leaving at the same time. I can get them if you want, but it's kind of pointless.
Leaving at the same time. The second one doesn't even show that they're leaving at the same time. It just shows that they're both
I know
dashing.
there's other
And, like
skins of
they're
that. The
relative.
point is, they're moving and they're clashing relatively at the same time.
Okay, nigga. Alright, Yugito can be relative to B. I don't really give a fuck. What I'm asking here is like, why is Naruto relative to B? Or B
Because
relative
they're
to Naruto, whatever.
clashing at the same time, and they're moving at similar speeds. You can see they're next to each other.
Okay, look. Like I said in the second panel you showed me, this doesn't show them leaving at the same time. It just shows that they're dashing. And like, okay, just because like you're dashing at someone at the same time, like, let me re-explain this. I have bad
Implies
rhetoric.
relativity.
No. Here's the thing. A manga is like every single page of a manga is a snapshot in time. So this could just be a snapshot in time where like Naruto and Beast just so happens to be neck and neck with each other. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're equal in speed, like you're
It
saying.
doesn't matter because
And
they'd
like
have to be
two and
moving at
two, the
similar
second thing I'm
speeds
saying,
in order to clash at the same time.
huh?
At similar speeds in order to clash at the same time.
No, not really. That's like saying, let's say, all right, what can I say? Let's say I'm fighting someone, right? And I'm with my friend who's also gonna fight the opposition's friend, right? Let's say I'm like clashing with the first opposition, but then my friend later then clashes with the second opposition. This would just imply that the person I'm fighting is relative to me to the point that we're clashing for a long enough time that my second friend and the second opposition would be able to clash as well.
Okay, look, they can be frames in time, sure, but these frames in time can also be used to show certain principles, such as relativity, and they're always shown next to each other. Flying at the same time, moving towards the same. They're always shown
What?
clashing at the
Your
same
mic just
time.
cut out. Your mic cut out halfway.
Okay, they're shown clashing at the same time. They're shown moving together at the same time. Just because they're snapshots in time doesn't mean they can't show certain principles.
Yes, my interpretation cancels out yours. Because, like I said, for the second panel you showed me, it doesn't show them leaving at the same time. It just shows that in a snapshot in time, they just so happen to be neck and neck. And two, I already explained why they can
They're
be
just
clashing.
so
Listen,
happen.
listen, listen. And then in the first one, I already explained why they can be clashing at the same time, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're the same combat speed. And like three, I just want to mention, you can say Sage Mode Naruto is like you can say KCM Naruto is faster than Pain, but you have to prove his combat speed is also faster as well.
Hold on.
Because like you can be faster than someone, but like in Naruto, but the slower person can still have a way to deal with you.
Can you show that?
How can I show that?
Well, okay.
Hiruzen is just stated to be this.
No. We can do that in a minute.
Okay.
Here's another scan of them moving towards the mirror at the same time, and then they clash at the same time.
Nigga, this is just right after the second panel of the first thing you sent me, right? Like I said, this doesn't necessarily mean
No.
anything. Just
They're
listen,
moving at
listen,
the same
listen, listen,
time, and
listen.
then they reach the same point at the same time.
Listen, let me say this for the last time. Let's say B launched first, but then Naruto launched afterwards. That just means Naruto can be faster, and that's why they arrive at the same time. That's what I'm saying.
They're
And that
launching
just
from the
means that's
same
why they
point.
clash at the same time as well. And two,
Moving from the same point.
huh?
They're moving from the same point.
Nigga, you've yet to show me where Naruto and V have jumped from.
Look at the top of the panel.
Mhm.
Look at the top of the page that I sent you. You can see they're moving towards the mirror, and then at the bottom of the panel, you can see they're clashing at the same time.
Nigga, this doesn't disprove anything I said. I said that let's say B was like the first person to jump towards them. Naruto can just be faster to the point where, like, right before they're about to clash, Naruto catches up with him. This doesn't disprove anything I've said.
They are okay. They're at the same distance at the top, and they're at the same distance at the bottom, clashing at the
Nigga,
same
nigga,
time.
nigga, nigga. All right, all right, all right. Listen, listen, listen. If
To
the
the
mirror
Naruto
is
to be
also like,
relative.
listen.
Relativity implies
Oh
relativity.
my god. Oh my god, you're so retarded. You just fucking okay. Like I said, I'm not losing, bro. I don't care. I'm not losing. What I like you're just saying this and that because they have to do that like for the last time. Let's say B launched first and then Naruto launched after. Naruto can still be stronger, bro. And like look, in the first panel, they're literally just about to clash. They're just about to clash. And not
And then
only
they
that,
clash at the same time.
you have another Killer B and another Naruto coming out from a mirror world to clash with them. Meaning that like not only would this divide the time it would take to clash by two, that just means oh my, I'm confusing myself. Let me just restate that. Look, that just means that not only is B and Naruto coming out at the same time, the mirror ones, right? The mirror ones are coming out at the same time. That also shortens the time it would take for them to clash. Let's say Yagura was like 100 feet back, and Naruto and B both launched at them. Let's say Naruto, like it doesn't stop Naruto from arriving first, like I've already explained. Jesus.
So number two, I don't think you're understanding the scan correctly. All right, but first of all, B doesn't have to be
Nigga,
faster than Naruto to be relative.
Hmm?
Shortening the time wouldn't matter if Naruto was faster. Okay. You can clearly see
Yes, it would.
at the top of the
I
scan.
already explained that.
Let me talk. At the top of the scan, you can clearly see they're at the same point, and then at the bottom of the scan, they're at the same point again. They're fighting in sync. That
Nigga.
implies relativity. B doesn't have to be faster than Naruto for them to be relative.
Nigga,
Yeah.
you just are not understanding what I said. For the last time, sure, it shows that
I'm fine with
that
moving
both of
on.
them are like, listen. Sure, it shows that both of them are neck and neck. But like I said, just because they clash at the same time doesn't also necessarily mean relativity. Because you realize that Naruto is fighting another Naruto and B is fighting another B, and you're saying that because they're clashing next to each other, that implies they're relative. That doesn't mean anything. Naruto can just be as strong as himself, which is literally what's implied here, and B can be
Yeah,
as strong as himself. That's why
but
they're like clashing at the same time.
if that was the okay, if that was the case, then the Bs would be closer together than the Narutos would. All right, and
Hmm?
also okay.
What? Say that
I'm
again?
gonna word this in a different way. You still haven't confronted that you still haven't confronted that fighting in sync implies relativity. There's just so many
Okay,
scenes.
what? All right. Wait, I got a question.
If
What
Naruto was
implies that
faster,
they're
Naruto
in
would have
sync?
clashed first.
No, nigga,
What
that doesn't.
implies that
Okay,
they're in
look.
sync? They're seen next to each other multiple times.
Look. Let me address that before you start fucking shotgunning me. You're saying just because, like, what did you say again? You said
Okay.
something about Naruto and B. Yes, you said that if Naruto was faster, he would have arrived there first. But
If
not.
Naruto
I
was
already
faster.
said that there's another version of Naruto and B coming towards them, and like I explained, B can launch first, but Naruto can be faster. That allows them to come out at the same time, right?
Okay. You have Naruto moving fast. You have B moving fast, right? That means that Naruto would have clashed before the other one would have. Correct.
Not necessarily. In this scenario, I've already explained
Why?
why this wouldn't be the case because they're literally about to clash. Like, I don't want to give like a time estimate because you're going to tell me to prove that, but like they're just about to clash. In the next panel, they're shown clashing, right?
Naruto. Okay, shortening the distance wouldn't matter if Naruto was significantly faster. The point is though,
Yes, it
relative.
would.
Relative.
Yes, it would, bruh. I wait. Look. In the first place, I'm not even claiming that he's significantly faster. Sage Naruto isn't significantly faster than Pain, but he can still have like be
So
above
they're
greater than
relative.
Pain in speed.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're relative. I'm just bringing up an example. For the last time, no, B can launch at Yagura first, but Naruto can be faster, right? To the point where he catches up to B, which implies that Naruto is like faster. I'm not saying how fast. He's just at least slightly faster due to my
Naruto
explanation.
would still get to
And
the
due
mirror
to
copies
and
first.
huh?
Naruto would still get to the mirror copies first.
No, that's just okay. For the last time, if Yagura has the mirror copy right in front of it, huh? What do you
He's
say?
aware of how a mirror works.
Nigga, it doesn't really matter.
They
It doesn't
clashed at
really
the
matter in
same
this
time.
case. It doesn't matter. This
Slightly
okay.
would imply relativity.
Oh my god.
We can move on from this if you want. I'm really
The
confident.
yeah, you're confident because you're just wrong. Like I'm gonna explain this
Okay.
one last
If
time
I'm
so we can
wrong,
move on to
would
the
you like
next
to
point.
move on?
Let me
Okay.
move on. Let me
Fine,
freaking
fine.
explain. Stop
Okay.
interrupting me. You're so
Oh my
annoying.
gosh. Stop sparking.
I'll stop speaking when you stop being retarded, bitch. Kill yourself.
Stop using the
Okay,
same
okay.
insult.
Uh, like I said, Naruto can still be faster, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's significantly faster, right? Like Sage Naruto isn't significantly faster than base Naruto, otherwise Pain wouldn't have reacted. But that you still put Sage Naruto above Pain, right? So just
You already
going to the
conceded that.
according to the rules of your own scale, Naruto can be faster, not significantly, but he'd still be faster. So you can't say Kakuzu relative to Yugito relative to B and KCM and B's relative to KCM. I've already proved why B and KCM can be like different. And two, we can move on now. Why is
Okay.
Kakuzu relative to
No.
Yugito?
Let me do my conclusion real quick to this point. Okay, I proved that moving in sync implies relativity as well as shown that just because the distance is short doesn't mean that they would arrive still get there faster. Okay, so why is Kakuzu greater than Yugito? I
I
have
said
this.
not greater. Why is he
I mean,
relative? What?
relative. Yeah.
Yeah, why are they
Um,
relative?
here's him reacting to Yugito.
and reacting to Yugito.
Mm.
Can you show me the entire page?
What chapter is that?
I have no clue. I have read the series.
Uh,
Like, if you remember what the entire page looks like, I'll just go for your word on it. Okay.
it's literally just them fighting Yugito. Yugito like powers up, and then Yugito shit Kakuzu, and then
I in all right. Look, in the scan you showed before,
I
it's
promise
base
you this is
Yugito.
pointless.
Look. It's base Yugito versus Casey and Naruto. When a tailed beast person transforms using all her power, then that would just imply that base Yugito is under to the point that she has to use her full transformation. So uh that just puts Kakuzu above base Yugito, and I already proved why base Yugito couldn't be relative to KCM.
Wait. Okay. So you think you proved that
All right.
Yugito can't be relative to KCM, and what's your point about her transforming?
My point about her transforming is that her transforming is a stronger state than her base one.
Okay, so you're saying Kakuzu is not only perfect in Cherokee Yugito, but is also greater than base? I'm cool.
Yeah, and I already you can be fine with that, but I already proved why freaking KCM isn't relative to Yugito in like strength and shit.
You can say you block that out, but what you're saying is Kakuzu is stronger than base Yugito.
All right, let me just type this out because you can catch me like real bad here. Let me just make sure I actually type it out because you're retarded. That's gonna assume otherwise. I mean otherwise. Kakuzu, Yugito, uh, um. Also, they can still be relative in speed. I don't really mind that because like they just are shown relativity in speed. I'm just saying like in strength you could just say this Kakuzu Yugito under KCM.
Kakuzu is greater than you. That's what you think you've shown.
Yes, of
Okay.
course. You think you've shown otherwise, and I think I
Alright.
showed this because that's how
Alright.
debate works.
We can move on to AP now if you want.
AP, that's why we retarded.
Okay, so here is
These niggas in Tokyo need to stop opposition.
there is Kakuzu completely negating Kakashi's Raikiri.
Huh? It just shows Kakashi using the Raikiri. Where is Kakuzu in this?
Hold on, second one. That's during the Kakuzu fight. Okay, so what you're seeing is his lightning mask flashing with him. I can pull up the full scan if you want, but it's kind of just pointless. You can kind of see
Pull
a
up the
certain.
full scan. I pull up the full scan because I don't know what you're
Okay.
saying, bro.
What chapter? What chapter is it? Shikamaru's analysis. The fearsome secret. The black metamorphosis. Is it this one? Let's see. There's some screaming. Yeah. Hold on. I'm just gonna show you the scan before it. Mask is attacking him. Is that okay?
Can you say that again?
I'm gonna show you the scan before it, so you can see that it's the mask attacking him. Is that okay?
Just show me just show me what you need to show me. I'm specifically asking for the entire page or like the entire interaction.
Okay. There is the first part.
You know the colored manga isn't canon, right?
What?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right. So what is it?
So there's the first part, and you want to see the full fucking scan for whatever part.
So like exactly what are you getting at here?
Hold on. And then there's the second part of the scan that you wanted to see.
All right. And what does he say? These two, they're strong, especially the one with the mask. One normally can't
But
perform.
that's just the part after. It doesn't really matter. The point
Oh,
is,
it doesn't really matter.
you agree
Okay.
that his lightning mask, his unenhanced lightning, because he can enhance his lightning, has negated Kakashi's.
Mm, it
You
just
agree
no.
with that?
That just means no. Listen. That just means Kakuzu shot out his blast, right? And Kakashi's able to step. He's faster than his jutsu to the point that he can like. He's not even on panel in the one like right before he steps in. He's not even on panel, and then he just like steps in and like is able to block it. That
But
doesn't
you
mean
okay,
that.
okay.
That doesn't mean he
You
negates him. It just means that Kakashi negates him. So continue. What are you trying to say?
but you agree that their jutsus are even.
Uh, you'd have to provide why Kakashi is going full power because you already said that Kakuzu isn't going full power because of the max shit. So you'd have to prove that.
I didn't say it wasn't going full power. What? Why would Kakashi hold back? He doesn't know the full extent of the power of this lightning jutsu.
He has a
Doesn't know the
Sharingan.
rollout.
He can assess chakra levels. He has a
He
Sharingan.
can he can assess how much chakra is in it. That doesn't mean the chakra can't be more dangerous.
What?
He doesn't know how that chakra is going to be used. He can see the
It's a
chakra in
lightning. It's a
lightning
lightning
attack.
release. It's a lightning
It is a
release
lightning
being
release. He
streamed.
doesn't know what style.
Nigga, listen. It's a lightning release heading towards. Listen. It's a lightning release heading towards Shikamaru and Choji, right?
They are okay. Lightning blade and lightning style false darkness are inherently different jutsu. He doesn't know which lightning style he's using.
I'm just. I didn't make any claims about. Just, let me continue. I'm just asking you a question. Uh, my question is, he can. You already agreed that he can assess chakra, right? And he knows that this is lightning style, right?
I
If
can
a
I
oh, listen. If a lightning style, if he knows that this is lightning style, and if he knows how much chakra is in it, he should know how like strong the attack will be.
chakra can be
Because like,
used in different ways. That's why there's different names for the jutsus.
yeah, I know that, but like, it's still like, let's say I say, lightning release, like I just do basically what Kakuzu does, right? I put like 100% of my chakra in it. But let's say I do lightning release and I put 100% of my chakra into like my right Kiri instead. The right Kiri and the lightning stream should be the same strength because it's still using 100% of my chakra, but they're applied in different ways. So yeah, you what you're saying is correct. Doesn't disprove what I'm saying either.
So you're saying there's no. So you're saying he's not going full out. He's just trying. He's just trying to match the chakra count. Is what you're saying.
I didn't say he's going full out. I never made any claims about that. I'm asking, like, you'd
Yeah.
have to. I'm just saying you'd have to prove he's going all out, and I'm just saying he
Okay.
can assess chakra levels because we got spiraled
He
into
can
another
assess
thing.
chakra levels. Okay, I'll agree with that. Kakuzu is trying to kill them, and what was I gonna say? I was gonna say number one, it's an unfamiliar jutsu, so he would be more
So
safe by doing that. And number two, he has an opportunity to overwhelm, and he has an opportunity to over the
give me
next
a
style,
second.
but he doesn't do that. He literally shakes his hand off and
Hey,
exhausts.
wait. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Stop being fat and unmute me.
Oh, Nighttime,
Alright,
you can't talk during a debate, bruh.
it's happening again. I'll be right back.
Okay, so there's two reasons as to why my interpretation is more likely that he's using his full force. Actually, three reasons, okay? Number one is
Just
it's
hit
an
me with one.
unfamiliar
Hit me with one before you shotgun me. Hit me with one.
Okay, number one, it's an unfamiliar jutsu. He
Uh,
wants to be safe.
okay.
He doesn't
I
know
can
the
have
stuff
a
that
I
he's
can have a
using.
counter to that. I have a counter to that.
Okay.
You can say it's an unfamiliar jutsu, but let's say Kakashi were to take the risk of putting his all into that attack. Let's say the jutsu wasn't even enough to like dent Shikamaru's clothes. Kakashi would just like waste all his chakra on this one attack that has the possibility of either being life ending or has the possibility of like barely denting their clothes. And like I can also say to that Kakashi is like the strongest Jonin. So if let's say he assumes this blast can kill them, it doesn't necessarily mean it can kill Kakashi and he won't use 100% of his chakra in it. You understand?
Okay, but couldn't he use the opportunity to overwhelm the mask and not just cancel it out?
No, his right Kiri is like kind of like the Chidori. It sticks to his hand. So like, why would he? And like the right
Okay,
Kiri, I'm pretty sure. I'm not gonna make like an absolute claim on this, but from what I can tell, the right Kiri, like if you're using it, you'd have to like start running forward, and like Kakashi is obviously stopped here. If he was to, like use the rest of his chakra to attack, or like use the rest of the attack to like attack, uh, Kakuzu.
It's more reasonable to say he's going all out because Kakuzu is trying to kill them and Kakashi is trying to protect Shikamaru. Okay.
Like I said, okay, I already counted that before you even brought that up.
Alright, yeah,
I said
yeah.
if Kakashi is the strongest, if Kakashi is the strongest Jonin, and this blast. Wait, can you even prove that this was gonna kill them? You can do that afterwards, but like you can say Kakashi's like the strongest Jonin, right? And these streams of chakra are gonna kill these two weaker Jonin. You'd have to prove that like Kakashi would go all out in this case instead of just like using enough chakra to counter it out for like
Yeah.
to like counter out two blasts that are like weaker Jonin level.
Number one, okay. Number one, we know that the Raikiri is flexible because before this point, we'd never seen him use it over a spread out distance and in both hands, right? Number two, we can see him physically shaking off his hands because of how much damage they did to him. And number three,
All right,
you don't have to deplete your
nigga,
chakra to go
are
all
these
out.
like arguments? Or are these arguments or are these counterpoints? Because like you're gonna have to let me like listen to them one at a time before you shotgun me.
Okay.
So say the first part again.
Okay, so okay. Number one, we know that the Raikiri is flexible because before this point, we'd never seen it used over, stretched out distances, and we'd
Wait,
never
whoa,
seen
wait,
it
wait,
in
wait,
both
wait, wait.
hands before.
So wait. Let me address that. So because we don't see it do something, therefore it can. Is that what you're saying?
Okay, what
Because we
I'm
don't
saying,
see it use, we don't see it use over like a medium or long range distance. Therefore, it can because it's flexible. Is that what you're saying?
it's used over a large AOE here.
A large AOE, you'd have to prove the AOE of the blast. Like, what are you talking about? It's literally
Okay.
just the
So the
size
point
of
is
his like.
it's flexible, and the other point is he's physically shaking his
So
arms off.
wait. I'm
And
still on the
how much
flexibility
pressure
crap.
he
What does
uses.
the flexibility crap even mean? What are you trying to imply here?
It means he has the ability to potentially overwhelm the other lightning style.
What? Wait a second. You just contradicted yourself. You're trying to claim that Kakashi is using like 100% of his chakra here, or like 100% of his force to stop this. But you're saying, oh, it's also possible that he can negate this. If you're saying it's possible that this can happen, then that means
Oh.
you're agreeing with my with your. That means you're agreeing with
I'm
my
saying
point because
with
you're.
your interpretation that he's not. He would be able to.
Yeah,
So
that's
you
what I'm
prove
saying.
my
He'd be
point.
able to, but like he'd be able to overpower it. But what I'm saying is that he probably just doesn't, so he can negate it. And like again,
So you're
explain to me why he'd be able to like reach over to Kakuzu with the right here. What are you talking about? I'm still
Let me get this straight.
what you mean by flexibility.
Let me get this straight. You just said it's probable that he's able to overwhelm the lightning, but he just doesn't.
No, you're just like strawmanning. I said he doesn't because of my explanation that these are two weaker Jonin, and if he's assuming that this blast can kill them, then why would he go his all out if these are Jonin that are weaker than him? Like
Okay,
like he literally
why would he
he
take
literally
any
tried.
risk?
Why would he take any risk? Because like I said, it's possible that this blast is like barely gonna damage their coats, but it's possible this blast is gonna kill them. So like if he takes the risk of using 100% of his chakra, then that would just mean if he takes the risk of using 100% of his chakra, that would just mean he wasted it on this one attack that was gonna barely scratch their jacket. But I'm saying like he took listen. He took the more safe approach and assumed that this was just enough to kill them and countered it. That's what I'm saying.
You don't have to deplete all your chakra to go all out. And number two, I think it's
Prove that. You know what all means?
that you can use all your four. Okay, I'm gonna say this first because this is more important. Okay, so
All right.
you're saying that Kakashi is more likely to save his chakra than to take the risk of letting Choji and Ino die, or Shikamaru.
No, that's Shikamaru.
Shikamaru.
No, you're strawmanning again. What I'm saying here is that these are two weaker Jonin, and he knows that this blast can either kill them or
Yeah.
this blast can either like do absolutely nothing. And I'm saying, if he's the strongest one there, and their ultimate goal is to kill Kakuzu to get rid of the Akatsuki members one by one. I mean, yeah. Basically, what I'm saying here is that Kakashi takes a more reasonable assumption to assume that this is just enough to kill them, and he counters it out because he's not trying to waste 100% of his chakra
Dude,
when like the ultimate goal is to kill Kakuzu.
dude, Kakashi's whole character arc is he's not going to. Kakashi's whole character arc, right, is that he's willing to save his friends for the sake of failing the mission. That's the whole point. You literally just described what he's against.
Yeah, but I'm saying as well that saving his friends could just mean he's applying a chakra level or like amount of force to his Raikiri to the point that it doesn't like completely outscale his friends, which is what you're trying to imply with the 100% thing.
So you're saying he's applying an amount of chakra that doesn't outscale his friends?
No, I'm saying that doesn't massively outscale his friends. Listen,
Why would it matter if it outscales his friends?
no, because like you're trying to say he's using 100% of his like full force here. And I'm saying that Kakashi knows that this blast can either kill them or this blast can either barely dent them, right?
Yeah,
So I'm saying
unknown
if
chakra level.
this is a possibility, Kakashi would just raise his chakra levels to the point where like his Raikiri can stop both of them from dying. And due to them being like weaker ninja, that would just mean that his Raikiri are like not as strong as him, which would mean that he's not going all out. That's what I'm saying.
So you think he evened out his Raikiri to the level that would be necessary to kill both of them, right?
Repeat that again. I'm trying to
So
understand what you're
you
saying.
think that he leveled out his chakra level to be able? Okay, he leveled out his chakra level to the amount able to the amount
Your
that
mic
would be
your
able to
mic is
kill
cutting
both.
out a lot. Your microphone is
Okay,
cutting out a
okay.
lot.
So you think that is it good now?
Yeah, I think it's better. Continue.
Okay, so you think that he evened out his chakra level to be able to match the amount of force to be able to match the amount of force that to die?
Bro, your mic just cut out again.
I know, bro. It's so bugging. Hold on, I'm gonna reset my mic.
Okay. 2-second rejoinder. I'm kidding.
To the amount of chakra that would cause them to die.
Yeah, that would be more likely because he's not trying to waste all his chakra. When like
Okay.
he can still, you can say that he prioritizes his friends over, but he still prioritizes the mission, right? And if he has two goals to protect his friends and to save the mission, wouldn't it be better to compromise by like only lowering his chakra levels to like a certain amount?
But
So
he
like,
doesn't know how much chakra is put into that attack.
I know that's what I'm saying. Actually, he can assess the chakra with the Sharingan.
He can assess how much chakra is there, but he can't assess how it's being used. We've been over this.
Okay, fine. Let's say we go past it. Like I said for the last time, there is enough like he's assuming that this is enough to end them, and this is enough to like only barely scratch their jackets, right? And if he has two goals, one to beat Kakuzu and two to save his friends, he can compromise on them. And the compromise would be only lowering his chakra levels to like the point where it would negate like a life-ending thing for Shikamaru and Choji.
He puts all of the time, 100%, his friends over the mission. That is the point.
Sure, he can do that, but I'm still saying it doesn't like mean he can't like compromise
He
over it.
couldn't take the chance.
Hmm?
Why would he take the chance? Okay.
Why would he take the chance?
Okay, so if it takes a certain amount of chakra to kill them, why would he assume that he's using the minimum amount of chakra when Kakuzu doesn't know their durability level? When Kakuzu doesn't know their durability levels.
If he doesn't know their durability, then that just comes to help my point.
So he doesn't know their durability, so he's just like putting in a bunch of chakra, right? So why would Kakashi?
You're just assuming. You're assuming
Why
that.
would Kakashi
No.
assume that Kakuzu is using the minimum amount
No, let me address what you
minimum
just
amount of
said real
chakra
quick.
to kill them?
Let me address what you just said real quick. You're saying that he doesn't know their like durability. So if he doesn't know their durability could be as weak as like a block of wood. Their durability could be like star level. He doesn't know, right?
Neither of them really know.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If he doesn't know that, then why are you assuming he's putting a bunch of chakra, quote unquote, into this attack?
Okay. We should just take Choji and Shikamaru out of this, right? Because neither of them know their durability level. We don't know how much they're putting in, like, to kill them.
Why
That's
are we taking
stupid.
this whole point hinged upon like Kakashi putting 100% of his chakra or not into defending these two? So why are we taking out the two reasons why this scene happened in the first place?
Okay, so you're saying, okay. The reason why we're taking him out is because it's relevant. You're implying that the amount of chakras put into the attack is because of how strong they are.
No, that's not what I'm implying. I'm just saying that if Kakashi doesn't know how strong it is, he would just compromise because he still has two goals. Even though he can put one above the other, he still has two goals. And guess what? He was like, right. What I'm saying is basically, if you're admitting Kakuzu doesn't know like the durability, why are you assuming he's putting a bunch of chocolate, quote unquote, into this attack?
Because he that attack was probably what was going to hit, right? That attack was going to hit, right? We see them
Yeah, because they aren't
brace
gonna
each
dodge. They don't
other.
look like they're dodging.
Why would he go like underkill and just give them another chance to fight rather than overkill and just like murder them?
Because he doesn't know their durability. Like I say, uh,
He does
okay,
know
look.
Shika's
Let me just
durability, actually.
let's say
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Let's say this. Let's say this.
He knows Shikamaru's
You're saying,
durability.
oh
He
my
fought him.
goodness, hmm?
He fought Shikamaru. He knows his durability.
You just said he doesn't.
No. He does. He does. I remember now. It doesn't matter
Okay,
anymore.
if he knows his durability, Kakashi also knows Shikamaru's durability,
Why
and
does
Kakashi is
Why does Kakashi know Shikamaru's durability? Kakashi hasn't fought Shikamaru.
because if Shikamaru doesn't have like any durability feats at all, why would he bring him along this mission? If he brought him along this mission, that implies that he thinks Shikamaru will be useful in some way and not get one tapped by anything that's thrown his way.
No. The reason why they're on this mission is to avenge their sensei. That's the point. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, but Kakashi is also like Kakashi could also say, "Hey, you're not strong enough to take him on because you possibly could have no durability." So like,
Ray is smart. He knows how to plan. That's his
if
big.
he knows how to plan, then he knows that he probably would know Shikamaru's like realm of durability if he knows how to plan. Because like, if you're saying,
Just because he knows his
look,
plan
no,
doesn't mean
listen. I'm not gonna let you interrupt me again. Okay, I'm gonna say this again. You're saying, hey, how does Kakashi know his durability? But I'm saying, hey, if Kakashi knows that this guy has zero durability whatsoever, then why would he bring him along this mission, even though he wants to get revenge on his sensei? You could
Kakashi
just
doesn't
say
know
that,
his
like,
durability.
and I said he would have at least some sense because if he had no durability at all, he wouldn't have brought him along this mission. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but Kakashi doesn't know how much he has.
Yeah, but I'm just saying
The reason why he brought the reason why he
Actually, no,
brought,
Kakashi
Alright.
just knows.
There's a
Kakashi knows.
20-minute warning on the debate, so
20 minutes? No, there's 40 something minutes.
Yeah. It's 40.
you
I said
Okay.
time
but
limit of 2 hours
we're
total.
getting off track. We can move past this point if we want. The point is
All right, where were you going with this? With this
the point
terrible
out-
scale?
where I was going with this is let me get this again. So my scale was Kakuzu's unenhanced lightning is equal. Yeah. Okay. Kakuzu's unenhanced lightning is relative to Kakashi's Raikiri, who is stronger than Pain's durability.
Guess who wins that fight? Pain. Pain literally kills Kakashi. What are you saying?
Yes, but the point is his Raikiri is able to.
Your mic cut out when you said
His
right here. Your mic
Raikiri is
cut out.
able to harm Pain.
So his Raikiri is able to harm Pain. All right, sure, whatever.
Okay, so you agree that Kakashi's Raikiri can hurt Pain, and yeah, okay, and we didn't agree on Kakuzu's lightning style being relative to Kakashi's. I mean, either way, he put a lot of force into that, and we know that whenever Kakuzu amps his elements with another one, it increases the power significantly. So it's most likely that it would overpower his lightning.
Say it again.
Okay. So we
I
know
said, wait,
that
actually, no. I heard what you said. I meant to say, why does it mean that you said that combining two of them makes it significantly stronger? What implies that it's significantly stronger?
Kakashi isn't able to block his wind style. simply
Let me
because
see.
that's yeah, I can find that. What are still two? It's down here. Here. Is that not it? Partial? No, nope, it's down. It's next chapter. Here it is. Uh, there you go. Oh yeah, I forgot about the scan too. Okay, I have another scan for this, right? So we see the amping with another element makes it significantly more powerful, and we know that Kakashi already put a lot of chakra.
Why does this mean it's significantly more powerful? What exactly implies that this is significantly more powerful, like you're saying?
Because he said water style jutsu isn't enough to put out wind enhanced fire.
Wind enhanced fire?
Yeah.
That doesn't really mean anything,
That's
right?
the whole
That
point
just
of him
means
combining elements. No.
Look,
That's the whole
look.
point of him combining elements. That's the whole point of the arc in general. Is to show that
It
combining
doesn't.
elements
Okay, look. Let me say something for
is
you. You
significantly better.
realize that? Oh my God, you're so annoying. I'm trying to counter your point. You just keep going on and on and on forever. You're reciting the entire Bible before I get this one chance to say something.
Talk.
All right. Let me. Okay. Look. All right. In the scan, we see that the wind is in front of the fire, and the thing that water like the thing that the water connects to is the wind, which just imply. And you know that some chakra elements have like weaknesses, right?
That is steam. From
That is
that,
steam.
that's
You just said
steam from the
wind. You
water
just said
connected to
wind.
the fire. No. Okay. So the orange stuff you see, that is the wind enhanced. What you're seeing,
No.
the white stuff
Listen.
in the middle, the white stuff in the middle is the steam coming from the water connecting.
No.
Yes, it is, and I can show you that because in the scan before it, you can see the same attack, but minus the white stuff. Here. We also know that Kakuzu can increase his lightning mask, the power behind it.
Let me counter what you're saying, bro. Before you start rambling on again. All right.
Okay.
So you're okay. Fine.
That's
You
the
can say
obvious.
that the orange stuff itself is the fire enhanced wind, right? Sorry,
Yes.
the wind enhanced fire. The wind enhanced fire. My bad. Uh, you know that some chakra elements have weaknesses to others, right? So that would just imply that due to the fire being amped by the wind nature, because the fire is being amped by something else that isn't weak to water, the water can't overcome it. The water would need to amp itself with another element that can beat up wind more than fire. That can also beat up wind to beat the fire plus wind. You know that, right?
The whole point of the arc is that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts, right? That's the reason why he combines them, is because
What
greater,
are you talking about?
they create a much greater combination. That's the whole reason why the Rasen Shuriken was created. That's the whole reason for the arc.
Wait. You just said that whole point of the arc. Prove that. Prove that.
For what?
Prove that the whole point of the arc, like you're claiming, is the sum is better than the whole.
That was the point of showing off the chakra natures, right? That's why the Rasen
No,
Shuriken was created, right? Because it's combining chakra with wind style. It's why else would he combine fire and wind specifically?
fire and wind specifically
They
because
enhance each other. They play
fire
around
has
each
a
other. They
listen.
aren't just
You
adding
just
each
asked
other
a question.
together.
Let me answer it. You just asked a question. Let me answer it. You idiot. You
Even
said
though the
why?
water and fire
Oh
create
my
steam, it's
fucking
one.
god. You're retarded. I swear to God. Kill yourself, you faggot bitch. So
Hey,
you're saying,
hey, calm down with that.
and then tell him to stop asking questions and cutting me off when I'm answering them. You saying why would this work? You can say that like the whole point of the arc is to do this, this, and that, but it still doesn't mean anything. Because you could, for example, in Naruto's case, sure, combining two things in one made the AP greater, but that doesn't mean it would apply to freaking Kakuzu. Like I said, fire has a weakness to water, and if he combines them, then that would just get rid of the weakness to water. That doesn't mean you'd have to prove why the AP scales over it.
Look. So he showed the whole graph, and I don't know if he read the arc, but
You might get cut out. I literally said
Naruto was like only my wind can enhance his fire. His fire. Okay. Okay. He was like only my wind can enhance his fire. The whole point was to show.
Show me that statement.
Oh my fucking god, dude! It's such a pointless argument, but
Nigga, you're making a claim. I just want to see the statement. Because what you're saying doesn't really make much sense. But like every time I've said that, and you've shown me the scan, I can at least understand what you're saying. That's why I'm asking for this.
spend time looking for this. Chapter is it? But yeah, I'm gonna try to explain this while I look for it. So, wait. Fire and lightning. Okay, wait. I might could do it with this. Everyone's chakra fits one of these natures, which is why I excel heaven. Okay. So the arc frequently shows combining different elements to make something stronger than the sum of its parts, correct?
Sure, whatever.
That's exactly what's happening in Kakuzu's.
He said that even though they can add together, you'd have to prove that the AP is significantly higher, which is what you're claiming. But I'm saying that the water wall doesn't work because it's amped by wind as well. The water wall doesn't work because it's amped by wind as well. You know that, right?
It's fire.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Okay. The only thing I'm trying to prove, right, is that it's greater than the sum of its parts. I don't care by how much. Amped implies stronger. That's the bottom line.
No, not necessarily, bruh.
Amped mean it's just stronger.
No, okay. First of all, you just have like I said, you can say the theme of the arc is to say, well, the sum is greater than the sum is greater than the parts, right? Then what makes it up? What I'm saying to that is that like in Naruto's case, sure it happens to be that his AP increased, but in this case, due to fire having a direct weakness to water, Kakuzu amped his thing with wind so he doesn't like get negged by water.
All I want to prove is that they are greater than the sum of its parts. It's an amp. It gets stronger. That's it. That's all I want to prove because we know that Kakuzu can increase the power of his electricity with different elements.
Dude.
And because
I'm not okay. Look. Amped. Okay,
we're getting off track.
You're
I'll
saying.
move this to the main point. Let me talk.
Oh my god.
You said that you can combine two elements to make a whole that's greater than the sum of its parts. Kakuzu can do that with lightning style and overwhelm Kakashi's lightning blade most likely because he was already shown steaming from the hand.
Say that again. Your mic is cutting out. Say that again. Your mic is cutting out.
Okay, so you already agreed that some jutsus can be combined to make a whole that's greater than the sum of its parts.
Yes, but you realize I'm just gonna before you go on, I just want to mention.
Okay, so Kakuzu, because we already see that Kakashi is weakened. He's steaming from the hands. He's sweating from the lightning blade. What Kakuzu can simply do is combine it with another. That is
your mic cut out.
That is the most likely scenario. Is he can combine the lightning with another element to overpower Kakashi.
Okay, all right. Look, listen. All right.
We can move
I
on
need
from
you
this
to
now.
re-say
I'm
that because
done.
your mic cut out. I need you to re-say that because your mic cut out.
Okay. So, Kakuzu made Kakashi sweat. He made his hands fizzle. He made him worn out from meeting his electric style, which implies at least relativity. Kakuzu can enhance his lightning. Kakuzu can enhance his lightning with another element to make something greater.
Yeah, but like you realize, let's say
Which means
I
it's
have
the most.
I have five. Okay, look. Let me counter that. You could okay. Greater does not necessarily mean stronger because, like I said, fire has a weakness to water. But since the wind is enhancing the fire, then that just gets rid of the weakness to water, bro. You know that, right? You know
I
that,
don't
right?
care about that
I
specific
can,
scenario. The point is, he can make something greater than what he did again. He can make
yeah,
something
you can
greater
say
against
that, but
what
you're
he did against
specifically bringing
Kakashi.
up AP. You were specifically bringing up AP, so that's why I'm
And
just saying.
yes. But you're missing the whole point. He can make something greater than what he can make something greater than what he used to kick off, right?
Yeah.
And Kakashi was already sweating, so it's the most likely scenario that what he can create is than Kakashi Raikiri. We can move on now.
All right. Have you gone through all your shit? Because I need to get through my scaling. We have like 30 minutes left.
Yes. Okay. So I showed that Kakuzu can make an electric style that's greater than
It
Kakashi's.
doesn't matter. We do that at the end of the debate during conclusions.
All
Let me
right.
get to my
Yeah.
scale.
Go ahead.
My scale is just stated multiple times. Like pain is the strongest in the Akatsuki.
Okay, that was made after Kakuzu was dead. And just because Pain is stronger doesn't mean that Kakuzu can't win.
Oh wait, let me just read the same Mob just said.
Magnify. That means exponentially increase.
Nigga, we're past that. Actually, no, I'll just
I'm just
cover that
kidding.
real quick. But after this, we have to get onto my scale. I'll just
No,
say,
okay. Get onto
uh,
your scaling. I don't care.
all right.
Ignore what I just said.
So, what
Do
was
it.
your argument? What was your counter argument to that?
My counter argument is those statements were not only made after Kakuzu was dead, but also Pain can be stronger than Kakuzu and still lose via Arsenal Diff.
Okay, here's the problem. Sage
My-
Naruto is above. Sage Naruto is You're saying that like Kakashi is at least somewhat relative, and because you couldn't
No,
necessarily.
He's not.
No, listen. Let me continue because I don't think you could necessarily prove that the freaking fire enhanced wind is significantly greater because I brought up a counter argument that could just say that uh the fire can the fire can get its like main weakness removed, which would imply that it's greater than the regular fire. Like I said, you can prove that the enhanced like chakra styles are significantly stronger than
You're backtracking.
the base ones. All right,
You're backtracking.
we're not arguing that again. We just got
Move on
past
to your
that.
scale.
And due to that, my scale would you already agreed that Kakashi and like Kakuzu are at least relative.
No, I
Kakashi
didn't.
is
No, I didn't. I don't want you to
you
get away with
literally
that.
said Kakashi. You, okay,
No,
look,
no,
look,
no,
look,
no,
look,
no.
look,
Let me
look.
talk. I did not agree to that. What I agreed to was that Kakuzu's base non-enhanced lightning style is relative to Kakashi's lightning style. I agreed to anything else. That's all I agreed to. I didn't agree to that the characters themselves are.
I know, but I'm saying because I don't think you could prove that they're significantly stronger. We can only rely on what you said that like the Kakashi feat that you're talking about when like Kakuzu was about to kill Shikamaru and Choji would imply that they're at least relative, right? Basically,
Their lightning
because
style to the mask that is unenhanced.
nigga,
Not the
nigga,
character.
just
Not
don't
the
listen. I said we're not arguing that again. Doesn't matter if all this, and that, because I said you couldn't prove that enhancing it with another chakra would imply that it's greatly superior in AP. All right, what I was gonna say to that is, excuse me. What I can say to that is that freaking Kakashi and Kakuzu are at least relative because you couldn't prove anything you said. I mean, you couldn't prove most things you said earlier, right? That's what the scale relies on because that hasn't been judged. Due
Why
to
are they
that,
relative?
no, listen. You literally said they're relative. What do you mean?
Okay.
You literally said they're relative.
I said their lightning styles are relative, not the characters.
Nigga, you should have clarified earlier. That's backtracking because, like I said, for the last time, we are not arguing that point again. Okay, let me continue. Since they're Lee's relative, since Sage Mode Naruto is above DMS, sorry, not DMS, the Kakashi that fought Pain, that would just and like Pain can beat up Sage Naruto, right? That would just imply Pain above Sage Naruto, above Kakashi, relative to Kakuzu.
Okay, so do you want to provide any evidence for claim of Kakashi being relative to Kakuzu?
Nigga, let me say this one last time. Oh my god, give me a second.
Yes or no?
My brother just came into my room. Give me a second. Oh my god. All right, what I was saying is that because we're not arguing that point again. All right, let me get.
I have a good point too.
All right. As I was saying, since you already said that both of them were relative, and you didn't specify lightning style. What you're saying
That's
is
what
like,
we were talking about.
this. No, listen. Since you literally said yourself, like,
Alright, shut up. Okay, talk.
all right, then that, like I said, it goes Pain over Sage Naruto above Kakashi relative to Kakuzu. Jesus.
All right, can I talk now?
Yes.
All right, number one, we were talking specifically about the lightning jutsu. We were talking about
You still said that they're relative.
no. Not only were we
You are
talking about
backtracking.
his
You are
interaction with no. Shut up.
He is
Let me talk. I give you a chance to talk. Let me talk. Not only were we just talking about House, but we were itself, not just Kakuzu. Okay. And my second point is it wouldn't matter if they're relative because Pain doesn't have lightning style, so he can't hit him. And I believe I won durabilities. We can end that there. Are you done? Can we go to conclusions?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I
You go
think
first.
let me just scroll up. This debate has been way too long. Um, Here. You couldn't really prove that the HP and speed and really
Shut up. I'm trying to listen, bro. Be quiet. Damn.
Who's doing that? Okay.
All right, conclusion.
All right. What I'm saying is that you couldn't necessarily get Kakuzu above Yugito because you couldn't scale Yugito to Casey and Naruto in speed nor in strength. And two, you blatantly said yourself Kakashi relative to Kakuzu, and you try to backtrack later on that. And you agreed to my scale of Pain, Stage Mode, Kakashi relative to Kakuzu. That's it.
Okay, so we started out with durability. He was unable to prove that Shinra Tensei could neg okay, I'm gonna start over. We start out with durability. He was unable to prove that Shinra Tensei is able to negate, and he was also unable to prove that putting chakra your feet is not a ninjutsu. I proved that it was a ninjutsu. And then we moved on to speed. I sufficiently proved my speed scale, which was Kakuzu is relative to Yugito. He actually helped my scale and put Kakuzu over Yugito. And then I proved that Yugito is equal to or relative to Edo Yugito. I proved Edo Yugito is relative to B. I proved B is relative to KCM with that dumbass mirror argument. And then I proved that Sage Mode is over Pain. And then we also did AP, where unlike what he said, I was clearly talking about his interaction with the lightning style and his interaction. We didn't even mention his interaction with actually just mentioned his interaction with the lightning style mask. And then for his scaling, he just went based off of me saying that I was talking about his interaction with Kakuzu as a whole, which doesn't really make sense. And even if they were relative, it doesn't make because Pain doesn't have lightning style like Kakuzu, like Kakashi does. Damn. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, so I might have to re-listen to the first point, but overall, I think Fortune won this debate. High diff. I'm pretty sure Chrome agrees with me.
I have to listen to the whole thing. I'm not even gonna lie.
I did. Damn.
I have to listen to the whole entire thing.
All right.
I didn't-
Overall,
I- I-
basically, in my opinion.